Every 2 hours, you get a free drink.
Wait, every two hours you get a free drink?
Yes.
Yeah, you could go get as many iced coffees as you want and like bounce off the walls. It's great.
Welcome to episode 3 of Dads Only.
Yeah, we made it to 3 episodes, guys. Yeah.
That's right. And we heard your feedback about our intro. So here is something for you guys. What's up, homie? If you're ever lonely, tune into the pods for Dads Only. I'm Chef Jiro, your aspiring podcast host. I'm not trying to boast, but I really do love to code. And occasionally, I have some sick roast to unload. Introducing the shift manager, an economist, Harvard graduated, has now become a crypto degenerate. And by the one and only Jerome Powell, he finally threw in his towel. Now flips burger at your local Ronald McDonald. And Dr. Coin MD, a board certified doctor, like the infamous Michael Burry, has turned day trader in a hurry. Health advices and Bitcoin prices are always on his mind. Listen in, folks. He's one of a kind.
Wow.
Thank you.
Incredible
Superb.
work.
How long did it take you to write this? Did you write it yourself?
Yes, I did. It's by Chef GPT.
Chef GPT.
GPT.
Ooh. How much does that cost a month?
I don't know.
$42.69.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Priceless.
Priceless.
We just came back from lunch on a beautiful Sunday morning, and you know it was quite the heavy lunch, I have to say. This is why we have these massive coffees in our hands.
Yes. We needed some caffeine to wake back up after the burgers and fries.
The burgers and fries. It was absolutely delicious. While at lunch, I learned for some reason that Doc here actually is a aspiring vegan.
Aspiring. What does that mean?
Yes, yeah, aspiring.
Well, you know.
Is it like that? I'm like an aspiring medium, right? Is that the same? Is the same vibe?
Medium size.
Medium size.
Aspiring medium size. I discovered that I had high blood pressure about a year ago.
Oh wow!
And you know, I'd known for a long time that if you eat a super strict vegan diet, like ultra strict without even eating fats, that it could actually help improve cardiovascular health. Yeah, so that's why I started trying.
For the record, vegan is like no fish, no eggs.
Yeah, vegan is like
no
only
meat?
eating plants.
Only plants.
Solely plants.
How is it different from vegetarian?
So if you're vegetarian, there's different kinds of vegetarians, but some people eat cheese, some people eat eggs. Yeah, so like for example, like a lot of people from India may be vegetarian.
I see.
But they'll eat like things made with a lot of butter and cheese in it. So
So for you, it's just like what rabbits eat, right?
Well,
It's
that's
carrots
the
and lettuce.
goal. That's the goal,
see.
is to be like a rabbit,
Like Sam Bankman?
like Sam Bankman. Exactly.
Can you eat cucumber?
I can eat cucumbers.
Can we put that picture of Sam Bankman eating a cucumber?
Oh my god!
What, he's eating a cucumber? The point is, that's why I try to be a vegan, but I'm an absolutely terrible vegan because we went and got burgers and fries for lunch. So,
So at lunch, we were also debating whether or not it's okay to eat fruit, a lot of fruit, especially at night. So, as you can see, I am not an aspiring vegan. Exactly the opposite. However, I have tried to figure out ways to control the obesity that is snowballing your way.
So explain to me what is it about the fruit at night that you're afraid of?
So first things first, like the thing that I tried most recently was the intermittent weight loss regimen, fasting basically. So there's a couple ways that you can try this. You can do 14 hours on, right? You can do 10 hours off. You can do 16 hours on, 8 hours off. The most aggressive version of it is you do 23 hours on, meaning you're fast for 23 hours, and then you have 1 hour to eat whatever you want. While I was deep into intermittent fasting research, something that I stumbled across was this concept of one thing that you should absolutely avoid is don't eat fruit specifically after a certain hour in the afternoon. Like after 6 p.m., don't eat fruit.
Right. And what was the logic?
The logic is like people think fruit is healthy, which I guess in general fruit is, but when you eat a little bit too much of fruit, too much bananas, too many oranges, it actually messes with things. Like it kicks you out of ketosis. It kicks you out of, that metabolic state that you're supposed to be in. Do you not agree with that assertion?
Well, I mean, really eating any food is gonna, when you're eating, you're putting yourself in.
Versus like celery, right? Like if you eat celery, that's different than eating like 4 bananas at night.
Right, but that's just because it has no calories.
What if you put ranch on it?
That's even worse. That's absolutely
How
worse.
do you eat celery without ranch? Tastes disgusting, man.
Yeah, you should eat your fruits and vegetables. All right, you should just eat your fruits and vegetables as long as they're real fruits, real vegetables, full of fiber, full of all the micronutrients, the vitamins. People should eat them. Yeah. Now I will say, modern fruit are not like the wild fruit were. Because obviously we've selected plants to be sweeter, taste better. Because no one wants to eat sour, nasty fruit. So it probably does have more sugar than like wild plants. So obviously eating vegetables are going to be the healthiest.
I don't know. Whole fruits is pretty sour.
Whole Foods anything is pretty sour in my opinion. Even they're like, I show up at the Whole Foods like food bar, I look at that, looks pretty good. Tiki masala, take a bite, nasty. I take a look at that pretty good chicken noodle soup. Ugh, nasty. It's like all bland. It's so bad.
I don't know.
It's too wholesome.
It's too whole foods.
Too wholesome for you.
Not enough salt and MSG. But I don't know. Whole Foods. I don't know. I think their fruit are pretty good. No.
Have you tried going back to intermittent fasting? Have you tried intermittent fasting as a solution?
I do. I also do
Sam
1 meal a
Bankman
day.
Fried. Like that's going vegan is pretty aggressive.
It's pretty aggressive. Yeah. So
Like
sometimes if I'm not eating a vegan diet, I'll do like one meal a day because there is some evidence that doing the intermittent fasting helps keep your metabolism a little higher than just a regular calorie restricted diet. Like people think it might help prevent the drop in metabolism a little bit, but there's also research showing that people get very cranky.
Yes, when you don't eat for 23 hours straight. Yeah, it's easy for you to get hangry.
So there's pluses and minuses to everything.
But the logic behind it actually makes a lot of sense. Like a long time back, before we had Whole Foods, before we had agriculture.
Right, you wouldn't eat 3 meals a day.
Right, you would be lucky if you ate 1 meal every 3 days.
Yeah.
When people brought back like the boar that they hunted.
Right. But also, you're supposed to run around during those 23 hours.
Yeah.
It's just sitting on your ass,
chasing the boar,
talking into a mic.
You should just do what Mark Zuckerberg does.
What does Mark Zuckerberg do?
You only eat what you kill.
What happened to the fructose? I thought you were going to talk about why fructose is bad for you at night.
I did. It kicks you out of ketosis.
What? Any food kicks you out of ketosis.
No, fructose. Like for the record,
you got to explain it. What's special about fructose that keeps you out of ketosis?
So if you look at the different things that's quote unquote bad for you, I think the body when it sees a spike in alcohol or sugar, like raw sugars, like that's the thing that it decides to burn first,
right?
And then like after it exhausts all of that, it basically goes down this tree until at the very very end you're burning muscle, right? You're burning your own protein that's in your body. And the whole point of ketosis is so that like you are.
All right, but what is it about fructose that
it's sugar? It's sugar.
There's not that much fructose in fruit, dude.
It doesn't matter. Any like
no, I'm
instead
saying,
of eating a banana, you should be eating like a steak. Like seriously, if you are hungry at like 8 p.m., instead of opening your fridge and getting like a banana or an apple out,
so you're saying eat steak?
Yeah, eat a steak.
But what about bread? If you eat bread,
even worse.
It's
worse.
Just as bad as the fruit.
No, I would say bread is worse than fruit.
Yeah. Oh, but then why are you picking out fruit?
Because people think that eating fruit is okay. That's why.
It is okay.
It's not okay. You should not be like you're trying to lose weight. You're a fat ass, okay? You're a fat ass. You went to Whole Foods and bought a bunch of fruit. You're like, oh, I'm eating fruit, therefore I must be healthy. You put all the fruit. You put all the fruit in the fridge. It's 8 p.m. Your stomach's like grumbling. It's like, oh, I wish I could have something.
Eat just fruit, but you should.
I'm saying
it's fine to eat fruit.
Yours truly,
You're
right?
not eating 20 fruit.
I'm not
eating
20
like
fruit.
One piece of fruit.
The whole point of this is like you're supposed to keep your body in ketosis for as long as possible.
Oh, you're trying to do like a keto diet.
It's a keto diet.
So your diet's all over the place. It's 1 meal a day is a keto.
It's combined. It's 1 meal a day, right? And plus keto.
I don't think cheeseburgers are keto.
No shit, cheeseburgers are not. Cheeseburgers, of course, are not keto. But look, my point is people have this misconception that as long as they eat fruit, it's okay. Fruit's like a
but it's fine if you're not trying to do a keto diet, though. If you're not trying to do a keto diet, you should eat all the fruit you want.
We should do a contest.
I think Shift Manager's point is that there are food where you think it's good for you, but they're not.
Yes.
No.
Thank you, Chef.
Because they all contain vitamins, fiber.
If you had the choice of eating a cheeseburger versus a fruit, of course the fruit is better.
Okay, fuck it. Just go eat grass.
No, fruit's delicious.
Hold on.
What are you talking about? You don't eat fruit?
I stay away from sweets. Stay away from fruits. Stay away from just sugar in general. In fact, try your best to stay away from carbs and bread. Go with a hardcore veggies.
So here's the
go
thing:
with
is that
protein.
your
Go with
ancestors.
fat.
Okay, back in the day when
Yeah.
people were running around chasing the pigs,
Right.
They also picked fruits off the
But
bushes.
the fruits
and
back
the trees.
then didn't have this concentrated amount of fructose.
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
I'm agreeing with you.
But
Yeah.
my point is, the amount is still very subtle compared to the other foods we eat, compared to things like bread or cake or like a chocolate bar.
Honey Nut Cheerios will fuck you up.
Yeah,
that's right.
So the fruit's actually going to fuck you up a lot less. The vegetables are better. Vegetables are the best.
I'm saying the line that you should draw is not like in between marshmallows and bananas.
No.
I'm trying to draw the line between bananas and vegetables
if it's a
and meats.
spectrum, bananas are way closer to the lettuce than the chocolate cake.
I think this is our disagreement.
Yeah.
Like that's the core of our disagreement.
Anyway, the problem with the meats, though, is
What's wrong with the meats?
they harden your arteries and lead to heart attacks down the road. Yeah. So that's
But
a
you
real
look
problem.
sexy in the interim.
You do look sexy and you feel better in the interim. In fact, people feel really great if they go on a carnivore diet. They feel amazing. But then
you die.
die sooner.
Do you get constipated?
So you also get very constipated on carnivore. So, eat your fiber, less risk of colon cancer. Okay. And, studies show that you live longer if you eat more fruits and vegetables. So there you go.
Okay. So
I don't know if any of this is
no.
usable.
I think it's
completely
very
unusable.
usable. I think it was a great debate. Let's talk about these things. Like we have these massive cups of coffee. I guess. So this guy went to get coffee, quote unquote, and instead of it being actual coffee, which is this is actual coffee, like black coffee, that's like ice, 80% almond milk.
Yo, it tastes better. It tastes better.
You're drinking milk.
It's delicious. I'm getting the most bang for my buck. Okay.
How does this program work at Panera? And like, who discovered it? Chef, did you discover it?
I think we independently discovered it.
independently.
Both of you discovered
became
this.
obsessed with
So there's
Panera.
this Panera near the Tesla supercharger. I had to go charge this one day. I was like, oh, Panera. And they have this thing called a SIP Club. And apparently...
SIP Club.
SIP, like SIP Club.
Okay.
Apparently, if you have Amex, you get 4 months or free. So
you're on an Amex 4-month free deal.
Yeah, and if you don't have Amex, they still give you a bunch
is it
Amex
Amex Platinum? Amex Platinum.
Oh, he's being a baller. If you're a baller, you get 4 months of free
everybody
coffee.
hate like the kids that graduated college just now has Amex Platinum. Amex Platinum's not special.
All
anymore.
right.
So, anyways,
Not trying to flex, but anyway.
he's trying to flex with his Amex Platinum.
Well, I do not have Amex Platinum. Actually,
You're old.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't have Amex Platinum, but they were giving away like a free couple months of SIP Club, so I signed up. Yeah, they tricked me into signing up.
Good stuff.
But it's actually really good stuff.
So,
yeah.
Every 2 hours, you get a free drink.
Wait, every 2 hours you get a free drink?
Yeah, you could go get as many iced coffees as you want and like bounce off the walls. It's great. But the real thing that convinced me to join is that I live 2 minutes from Panera Coffee, Panera Bread.
How many times have you been to Panera in the last couple weeks?
I went 17 times. 17 times the last 30 days.
And you paid nothing. You paid $0.
Currently I pay nothing.
The whole point is like you come, it's SIP Club. You buy a drink, that's free, and then you buy like a sandwich.
I bought a bagel a couple of times. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. Panera got me because I started taking my family there to eat entire meals because I would get the free drink. So
Got you.
Panera won.
How much have you paid, Panera?
I don't know. At least like a couple $100.
Oh,
yeah.
for the other stuff.
For the other stuff.
But for drinks.
The drinks are free. I'm still on the. Actually, no. I think I started paying for it. Yeah.
How much are you paying? How much are you
I
paying?
think I paid 1 month at $12.99.
$12.99.
And then I tried to cancel it, and
then
they
what
offered me a month, 3 months for $3 each. Yeah, that's a really good deal.
It costs less
take
than
that
a
deal?
single coffee.
Yeah, I did take their deal. It's a good deal.
Wow, we're basically living on Panera.
Yeah. Well,
these two are
why
living
not?
on Panera.
If you live near a Panera, sign up for the SIP Club. If you like coffee, if you don't like coffee,
They have other stuff. There's the papaya green tea. It's very good.
You can get their green teas. They have these caffeinated lemonades, but they have a ton of sugar in them. They're like 500 calories each or something crazy. And then you can also get soda, but unfortunately they're Pepsi products. And
You're a Coke guy?
I am a Coke guy, so I don't like.
He's a
this.
Disney Coke guy.
I'm not sure if Coke tastes better. In a blind test, usually people pick Pepsi.
That's just because they like the sweet taste of sugar. Yeah, but like Coke is just better.
Do you like Bing as well instead of Google?
Whoa. I use DuckDuckGo. How about that?
If you're a Pepsi
DuckDuckGo.
person, you're a terrible person.
Wow. So this is a pretty good deal. Maybe I should sign up too.
You should.
Yeah, you should.
Is there
if
a-
only there was a referral link.
Is there a referral program?
I wish Panera reach out.
Panera, you should sponsor us.
Yeah, we should be
Dad's
sponsored
only.
by Panera every week.
Look at this. We're holding Panera cups. Come on. Free Panera cups.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on. What else has been happening in your life?
This last week,
Yeah.
I decided to take on a DIY project.
Oh no. What is it this time? Did you try to like fix your window or something?
No.
Your leaky windows?
I wish. Unfortunately, I decided to try and remove some scratches
Oh no. From where?
from my car.
Your car? Your Tesla?
My Tesla.
Oh boy.
Yeah. My wife had scraped the side of the car against a beam in a parking garage one day. And
I saw that spot. It wasn't very obvious.
Well,
It wasn't obvious.
it might be more obvious now. You see, I decided to repair and repaint the panels myself. Yeah.
Like in a professional setting or like where? In your garage?
In my garage.
Oh.
In my garage. So far, it was going all right. It was going all right, I'll be honest. The paint looks pretty good. And, you're supposed to clear coat it. The problem is if you only repair a section of the panel, you're supposed to try to blend in the clear coat with the original clear coat. And that's where it kind of fell apart. Yeah.
So is it drivable at least?
It is completely drivable, but now
It just looks-
kind of see a line where the new clear and the old clear are, even though I use blending agent. The blending agent only melted part of it. And so part of it, you cannot see you can't see a transition. But then for whatever reason, the new clear didn't take onto the old clear in part of it. So there's like a line that delineates them. So I've been trying to fix it.
How many hours have you put into this project? And how much?
Probably 20 hours of my time now. Yeah, every day I'm spending a few hours trying to.
How much have you spent so far? Because I see you have to buy like all this stuff. Right?
I lost track by now, but at least $200, yes, in paint and random sanding supplies and whatnot. But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make it look good.
So you're gonna keep on trying.
I'm gonna keep on trying, whether this is a good idea or not. So yeah, I learned a few things though. Don't buy the cheap paint. The cheap spray paint is no good. I bought Duplicolor black because I ran out of the good black paint, and it does something called.
I thought you bought like Tesla certified paint.
I bought like real Tesla match paint from a paint company, which was pretty good. But then I ran out, and I just needed like a little bit more. It's just like one more squirt. So to try and get it done sooner, I bought some generic Duplicolor, which actually matched really well, but that's not the problem. The problem is a cheap spray paint. It comes out much drier, and so it actually like sprayed dry droplets of dry overspray all over the side of the panel, and then I had to clean all that off. And I'm just digging down the rabbit hole of pain. Yeah, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna figure it all out. It's gonna look perfect. I may have to repaint the whole panel.
I think you should repaint the whole car.
Orange matte.
Orange. I should just repaint the whole thing orange.
Chef wants it orange.
Yo, I saw like this Tesla orange matte.
It looks nice.
Paint. Looks like a Lamborghini from far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure
Is
it out.
Is matte easier to do versus glossy?
For self-painting?
Self-painting.
There are better kits that let you get a matte finish. Yeah. DIY.
Is matte also spray on? Or is
they have something called like Plasti Dip. It's like this peelable, removable paint. They have like a fancier version for cars to let you paint your car whatever color you want. But you know what? I'm gonna get this Tesla fixed, and then we're gonna work on your project.
Oh yeah. So we're episode 3. We're 3 episodes in. This is a long journey that we're on. At some point, we're gonna have some affiliate channels. There's gonna there's gonna be a Dad's Only Car channel, whereby we
with one subscriber. The sub channel that gets one subscriber out of 40.
No. Hey, maybe the Cars channel picks up and it actually carries the main channel along. But yeah, I have a very old, like 20-plus-year-old Dodge. Dodge.
Dodge. He has a Dodge Dakota.
Dodge.
I'm also a Doge fan for you Dogecoin fanboys out there. And it's really rusty. It's like the roof is gonna.
Yeah. So my Tesla's the practice car for fixing his 20-year-old pickup.
I told this guy like, you're trying to paint a car like first time, right? You've never done this before.
No.
First time in his life trying to paint a car, and he picks a Tesla as the car to start.
Not a good idea.
No, not a good idea.
It's like start on the pickup, right? Start on my pick. If you mess it up, I think it still looks better than the current state. Whereby it's
the Tesla looks better than it did before.
Are you sure?
Well, in the front. In the back, I don't know. In the front, it looks better.
It's like splatters of Walmart black spray paint.
No, it looks acceptable. It looks acceptable in the front, except for the clear coat. I just have to fix the clear coat.
So the Doge Dakota, the idea would be if you can fix the rust, we might actually paint it orange or yellow. The Doge yellow.
Dude, let's do a hot pink.
Hot pink Dodge Dakota, bro.
No.
That'd be so hilarious.
You do it.
Right, the hot pink.
The Dogecoin yellow.
Do like one of those crazy like transition color ones where it goes from like green to purple and like from different angles.
You want to fade that?
Yeah, fade. Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna spray Doge on here.
Put neon lights underneath
No,
this
the,
thing.
The idea would be paint it. Basically figure out what that Doge yellow color is. Paint that the color of the truck, and then like remove one of the D's, and it's the Doge Dakota. Don't like it?
What's Doge yellow?
It's a Dogecoin yellow. You know, there's a McLaren, I believe. There's like a Doge McLaren.
Really?
It's not painted a single color. It's literally the Doge emoji repeated through the entire outside of the car.
Nice.
It's pretty famous.
Looks
Anyway,
like those LV logos.
yes, same vibes.
Except it's Doge.
All right. So who here thinks Doc is gonna actually succeed? Do you think he's gonna succeed?
Like and subscribe if you think I'm gonna succeed. like and subscribe if you think I'm not gonna succeed.
I think his wife is gonna drag him to Tesla and get this fixed.
No, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be so perfect. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. All right.
All
moving
right.
on. Our next topic:
Social
the dangers
media.
of social media.
So I was reading this article where it says that YouTube is now America's best nanny.
It's very true.
It is. My daughter loves watching Peppa Pig.
Apparently, 1 out of every 5 school children in America just go home and watch YouTube the entire rest of the day.
Is it
after
YouTube
school.
and TikTok or just YouTube?
I only know that stat for YouTube. It's like 1 out of every 5 kids just goes home and just watches YouTube. Just crazy.
When people think of social media, they typically think of like TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. YouTube actually is a social media platform. Like we are on. This is on YouTube. Technically, it is also a social media platform, and it's very addictive.
It is. It's like the modern cigarette. It's like you just like take a.
Well,
Do you smoke cigarettes, Jeff?
No, I don't.
Can we see that again?
Is that how you do it? I don't know.
it's a very aggressive drink.
Yeah, that's a very
Like, in my mind, I'm just like
that's a very
imagining.
intense draw that you did.
I'm imagining Elon like smoking weed on Joe Rogan. It's like that picture, you know. It's like,
yeah.
it's like where you're like,
So you're saying like kids go home and they basically do that.
They're just
It's
doing
an analogy.
bad stuff.
as
that gets
a
you
parent,
high.
I definitely don't want my daughter watching.
But she's watching Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig, Cocomelon. It's like all sorts.
Have you
of
tried to-
cocomelon is like crack cocaine. For
It is definitely pretty addictive.
Yeah.
It's like you just like she will cry if you take it away.
No, it was really bad. My daughter got so addicted, I had to make her go cold turkey off of cocomelon. I banned it from YouTube. I know that I had to block it like 15 times. They make all these fake channels, or not fake.
Oh, you blocked the topic on YouTube.
Yeah, I blocked the cocomelon channel.
Oh,
But
that's mean.
No, they're
That's
smart.
actually mean.
They're smart. They have their channel under like 5 different names, like Moonbug Kids or something like that. So even though I blocked the cocomelon channel, they snuck back in her feed. So I had to keep blocking
What
them every
account
time.
is she using?
She had her
Own account?
I don't know. She had one of my accounts.
Are you
that was
on
like a
YouTube
kid's
Premium?
account.
YouTube Kids.
Yeah, I pay for YouTube Premium.
YouTube Premium. You're on YouTube Premium.
Support us, YouTube. Come on, YouTube Premium
Oh,
subscriber.
YouTube Premium's awesome. Before YouTube Premium, like I didn't know how people lived. So anyways, you had YouTube Premium. She was watching it, and you actually went ahead and blocked Cocomelon in that account.
I blocked everything.
That is insane. So what does she watch now? Like the algorithm is going to pick something else.
I
She's
let
like-
her watch the less ADD inducing content.
Like what?
Like Bluey.
Like dad's only.
Dad's only.
Listen to her
Bluey.
dad wreck a Tesla.
Yeah. Octonauts.
Octonauts.
It's
Have you seen?
that might be a Netflix
Have you seen
show.
Blippi?
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
That guy's weird.
I don't like
Blippi.
that guy.
You weird.
I kind of blocked him. Somehow his content sneaks back in once in a while, but I just don't look at what Blippi did in the past.
Blippi.
This guy
Blippi is kinda strange.
He's a strange guy.
It's like if he wasn't recording for like a children's show, it'll be a very weird series.
He did some weird scatological stuff, which
Yeah?
I'm not going to bring up because I don't want to get
Flamed?
decontented on YouTube.
Oh, no,
What is
no,
it?
no.
Derated by the algorithm for bringing it up. But yeah, Blippi, you did some weird stuff in the past, and I know about it. And so I'm not showing your stuff. to my
I'm
daughter.
just like it baffles me that you block like content. That's kind of intense.
It is kind of intense.
It's like in the future,
there's a
your
lot of
daughter.
bad
Hold on, like your
content on
daughter
YouTube.
is on Instagram, your daughter's on Facebook, your daughter's somewhere else, and she like, starts talking to some friends online. You don't like this guy. Are you gonna block him on her behalf?
That is a great idea.
That is so dad like.
Wait, you don't care what your kids watch? You should care what your kids
Oh
watch.
no, for sure. Like my block strategy is a little bit different. My block strategy is you go to the router settings, and then you throttle certain service providers down for certain endpoints.
Oh, no,
like
no,
for
no,
his
no.
cell phone, right, accessing YouTube gets lower priority compared to the rest of the bandwidth on the network, to the point whereby he just sits there and watches this spinner. And at some point,
you don't want him to watch YouTube at all.
Right. Or whatever. Like whatever
I think
platforms.
some YouTube's okay.
The strategy is a little bit different. The strategy is you literally like
frustrate your child.
Exactly. He's sitting there looking at spinners for like 10 minutes. It's like, oh, you know what? This thing's not fun.
Yeah. That's one strategy. That's definitely a strategy.
Versus direct block.
Well, no. I just moderate the content. You know, I just
Content
don't want
moderator.
Come on. It's too ADD inducing. But you know what else is very ADD inducing? TikTok, and shorts, like YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
They're just like too brief. All you're getting is like the 30 seconds of content.
30 seconds is long. Like
It's long.
It's long. 1 minute
Your
is
attention span
unacceptable.
is now below 30 seconds.
It's around there. So
I'm surprised you're able to sit here for a whole hour.
Chef told me that he doesn't watch long form.
I don't watch long form
content
anymore. It's too boring.
Yeah.
You see people talking off point.
Example A or exhibit A.
Yeah. So
It's like, get to the fucking point. It's like, that's why people don't read books anymore, right? Like,
That is true.
people don't read books.
People don't read books
yeah,
anymore.
like why? Why do you want to read a whole book?
I just
it's like,
started
just
reading
give me the
again.
point.
Yeah, you should watch the 30-second TikTok that summarizes A Tale of Two Cities in 30
Horrible.
seconds.
Horrible.
We should actually try that. Like, imagine taking like an entire novel, like a 600-page novel, and trying to summarize it
Concentrate it in a short.
in 30 seconds. This is like the modern day Spark Notes. Like
Yeah.
Spark Notes is not short enough.
Yeah.
A 30-second.
Yeah.
You know what? That's the other channel. The
Books.
Dad's Only EDU channel.
That's only books club. Book club.
Where we summarize.
Classic book summarized in 60 seconds.
You know, Lex Friedman has that 100 books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you just take each one and make a one-liner.
I'm actually
out of it.
I'm actually serious about this, right? Like, I think there's a bunch of knowledge that I want to impart my kid as he goes
and
into.
they're too lazy to read.
as he goes into elementary school, middle school. Like imagine explaining like investment banking in 60 seconds, or interest rates in 60 seconds, or personal finance,
How about
or
Shakespeare in 60 seconds?
Yeah, but the
Shakespeare.
thing is, to really understand these topics, you're supposed to spend more than 60 seconds on
That's why there's the second 60 seconds. Dad's Only EDU channel also coming soon after the Dad's Only Cars channel. We're being very ambitious here. We're gonna get to 100 subscribers some way, somehow.
Yeah. All right. Well, shift manager. I heard you had
Last
some beef with Charlie Munger this week.
Yeah, that fat old guy.
Fat?
Yeah, he is obese.
Oh, is he?
Have you seen? He's round
Why are you calling someone else obese?
because he's actually obese. I mean, I'm obese. I'm actually. If you look at the what's it called BMI
Yeah, a lot of
Body
people are obese. Yeah, like half of America's obese now.
now, but like 1960s, different story.
Yeah.
Have you seen posters of like the beach?
People used to be thin.
People use it's the fructose.
It's not the fructose.
It's the fructose.
If there was more fructose, we'd be thinner. Okay.
it's the extra large
Extra large ice
Cokes.
Cokes. Actually, we didn't put sugar in these. Yeah, these are actually pretty healthy.
You have 80% almond milk.
milk.
It's nuts. It's ground up nuts.
Almond milk is so
Almond
caloric.
milk is not bad for
It's
you.
so caloric.
It's not so caloric.
So
It's
caloric.
got like 30 calories tops.
All right. So this guy, he's old, 99 years old, right? 99.
I don't know if he's 99. He's pretty old though.
He's
very wrinkly.
He's almost 100. He's 99. He became like best buds with Buffett, right?
Buffett, yeah.
A long time back. Does he work for Berkshire? Or
Yeah.
He works for Berkshire. And basically those two plus Bill Gates, the three old dudes that like love hanging with each other. This guy historically has not been a big fan of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. He's historically called Bitcoin rat poison. This past week, either him or somebody on his staff wrote a op-ed about how the United States should ban all cryptocurrency. And it was just the most absurd argument ever. Like, dude, you're 99 years old, right? If I was 99 years old, I would be like on a beach somewhere. I'll be on a beach with my like mojito, right? Laying there, just having a good time.
I'm not even sure we're going to be able to make it to the beach at 99, guys.
But like, why? Why would this guy do such a thing? Like, what is his problem? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, get out, like, stay in your own lane, right? You're almost about to die. Just chill out.
Yeah. It's not like we're banging gold.
What?
He's trying to get the U.S. to ban like cryptocurrency and digital gold, Bitcoin.
Oh.
No one is like banging gold or like oh shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he understands how all,
Yeah.
all this stuff works.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever been big on like the latest technology.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, I don't think they even bought Microsoft, even though like Warren is really good friends with
Wait,
Bill
really?
Gates. Yeah. They didn't buy
Bill.
Microsoft back in the days.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they just like thought that all tech was like a fad that would go away.
Right. It's like the multiples are too high.
Yeah.
It's like not they just want a good deal, but like
Yeah.
you don't get a good deal in tech. The
Yeah, I
multiples
think-
are always high.
I think they just know the world as they already lived it, you know, and they're not really like thinking of the future potential.
they did buy Apple though, like 30 years.
After Tim Cook took over.
Right.
Yeah, like way after it was already huge.
Yeah.
And I think that's just how they do their investments. They just wait until things are like really big and really obvious, and then they try to buy things at a good price. But these guys, they just don't. I don't think they're big on like the vision of the future stuff, which is it's just how they do things. But I really don't think that he should be spending his time.
Shitting on other people's investment or not investment.
Well, really, he's
just-
arguing against the free market
Right,
in his
right.
op-ed. You know, he's basically saying that you really should only invest in the things that he personally feels that people should invest
So
in. Which
he's trying to get some exit liquidity from us.
The guy's rich enough. You're 99 years old. Just chill out, man. Just chill out.
just chill,
That's right.
Charlie Munger.
chill.
Charlie, if
Yeah.
I want
Chill.
to buy shit on a cracker, I'm gonna buy shit on a cracker.
What?
Well, I,
Yeah,
think,
let-
I think Chef has a point. You know, it's the free market.
Yeah.
You know, if something is nonsense, you know, the market will figure out that it's complete nonsense.
Yeah.
It's like
I
during
like
the,
my JPEGs.
you like your JPEGs
With monkeys
Yes.
on
Like this monkey
If you
JPEG.
like your monkey
I don't
JPEGs,
even. I can't even afford a monkey JPEG.
and you
but
want to spend $100 on a monkey JPEG, you should be free to spend $100 on a monkey JPEG.
like this is kind of absurd, right? Like people buy Picasso or like modern art, and it's like 2 lines on a canvas for like millions of dollars.
Right.
You're not gonna ban them from buying art.
Right. Even though you don't personally
Right.
feel something is worth as much as other people are paying
Right.
for it, you should just let the market figure it out, because how else will you find the really innovative new stuff? You know, it's like the .com boom. There were so many nonsense companies, you know, whether it was like pets.com or Beans or whatever other
Evan.
nonsense.
Was it Evan?
Was it Evan? I don't even remember. There's so many.
It's like grocery delivery.
Yeah, there were a lot.
Before-
Webvan.
Webvan.
And then there
Webvan.
was
There it is.
Cosmo. There was the other. It was like modern. It was like the early DoorDash, basically.
Right.
But like the point is, even though these companies made no sense at the time and they were just popping up because of all the free money being thrown at every .com company, it doesn't mean that there was nothing there. You know, there wasn't like the ideas, I think, ended up being right. It just took a lot more time for technology to mature. But, you know, the market kind of figured it all out. You know, just because there was a .com bubble doesn't mean that the technology was nonsense. I mean, Amazon came out of that.
Right.
Apple grew, Microsoft, all these huge Google, all these huge companies had real innovation, you know, and then, you know, you just got to let people figure it
Yeah,
out.
and this is like capitalism at
Right.
its best.
Yeah, that's how capitalism
Right.
is. You have to let people invest in nonsense.
Right.
And, you know, if you invest in the
Like
wrong thing, you lose your
1% of
money.
like 1% of all that nonsense might come to fruition.
Yeah, and the 1% that, you know, but then what you get out of that is you get innovation and you
Right.
get progress. You know?
And
But,
maybe that's why America is still the best country for tech entrepreneurship.
yeah, it's the best country in the world, most innovative.
Most innovative.
America.
America.
America. What do you think Charlie does on a daily basis?
I don't know.
Do you think he does? Do you think he has a skincare routine?
Charlie Munger's skincare routine. Does he have a skincare line?
I don't know, Charlie. What do you do when you wake up? Do you like wash your face
No.
and put moisturize?
I think he eats C's candies.
Seas candy.
Yeah, he eats C's
do you only
candies.
eat C's candy and do you only
Drink Coca-Cola.
and get your insurance through Geico? Is-
Geico is overpriced. Buy the
Geico,
Costco
Geico
insurance.
is such a ripoff. I just had to switch.
Wait, what happened there?
They jacked up my rates by like 30% total since I came to Florida. Yeah, and I didn't have any claims or anything. They just
Like
hiked
year
it
over
up.
year.
Well, this is over 2 years, 30%. Yeah, but still, I think that's their business model. You know.
Inflation. Yeah.
They slowly creep up the prices. So if you haven't changed your car insurance in a couple of years, you should shop around.
I recommend Costco.
Wait, Costco has car insurance?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Connect by American Family.
It's great, man.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Good stuff.
I don't know if it's good stuff. I just switched to it.
Have you did any claims through?
No.
Not yet.
Please pay out. Please pay out claims.
It's like it's a great insurance, but I have never really tested it.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, we'll be all right.
Yeah. Do you know anybody else on Costco insurance?
No, I used to have it actually
Oh, really?
way back in the day. Yeah, it was fun.
I assume you have to have a Costco membership to get it.
Yes.
Yeah, you do need a Costco membership. All right, enough about Costco. I think.
Yeah.
What should we talk about next?
Eggs.
Let's go back to food
Eggs.
related topics. So eggs, the price of eggs have shot up significantly over the last couple of weeks for a couple of different reasons. One was due to some virus, right?
Yeah, there's an avian flu that's been killing birds, and including all the chickens, or a lot of the chickens. And the problem is that there's no real chicken meat shortage because chickens actually grow really, really quickly. Yeah, but the problem is, in order to get eggs, the hens have to mature until they're old enough to be egg producers, and that takes much longer than just growing a chicken for meat. Yeah. So because of that, there's obviously been an egg shortage, and egg prices have gone crazy. Yeah. So, but yeah, as far as eggs go, though,
are you a fan? Are you a fan of eggs?
Yes, as a dad, I am a fan of eggs for certain things.
Like for what?
For brain development in children. Yeah. So if there's some studies that show that in pregnant women, the more eggs they ate during pregnancy, up to I believe like 8 or 9 eggs a day.
8 eggs a day? Do you get like high cholesterol or something like that?
Well, that's the thing. When you're pregnant, a lot of that cholesterol and the fats and everything are being used for the growing fetus.
I see.
And so it actually gives a lot of the components needed to build the brain, help the brain develop.
Did you force feed your wife eggs?
I did not force feed my wife.
She was pregnant with your kid.
Luckily, when my wife was pregnant, she had horrible cravings for eggs, so she was just constantly.
She was eating eggs by herself.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does mayo work?
Because it has a little bit of eggs.
Yeah,
It has a lot of eggs. I don't think it has enough eggs.
Is it egg white or egg yolk?
It's the egg yolk. Yeah. It has something called choline in it, but it's the specific form that's in egg yolk that's actually very very good for the developing brain, because they actually did studies where they gave people supplements and it didn't seem to help.
I see.
Yeah, because I think the form of choline in a lot of supplements is not the correct form, and then even when it is the correct form, the quality is not good because it's been sitting in a capsule.
I see. Does it have to be organic?
I think any egg will work.
I see.
But I did buy the fancy organic eggs.
I heard that like listening to classical music helps brain development. Does that work?
I think they were trying to sell people on this idea of like playing Mozart or something to your developing baby, but I don't think the studies have proven that it really improves brain development.
This all seems kind of suspicious. We're in the middle of a egg crisis right now, egg shortage.
Does Big Egg sponsor me?
Yeah. Who are you sponsored by?
Wait,
are you trying to push eggs or something? Like you're trying
will
to push
the
eggs?
Egg Farmers America send me a check? If you will, reach out. Because I will take that check. But I'm kidding. Or am I?
Did your wife eat a lot of eggs?
I don't remember. Probably not.
Probably not.
How many IQ points does this?
Yeah, what's the correlation here? What's the correlation?
So the study showed that when you got to like as an infant and toddler, they would hit their developmental milestones a little bit sooner than children whose
should
moms
kids
hadn't eaten as many eggs.
Eat eggs as well after they come out?
I don't think there's been good studies on this.
It's just a mom, right? It's just a mom during the 9 months of pregnancy just eat a shit ton of eggs.
That has the most data for it, yeah. But like, it probably does help kids. So I do give my daughter an egg or something for breakfast. I mean, but people eat eggs for breakfast anyway. I don't force feed. Do not force feed your children.
I think he's force feeding like his daughter 10 eggs a day.
10 eggs a day. I think you probably would have.
It's like, this is caviar. Given how expensive eggs are right now.
Yeah. I don't know. But so, I don't know. I don't think it hurts to eat eggs,
in summary,
I'm a terrible vegan. In summary, I'm an absolutely horrible vegan because I'm telling people to eat eggs.
Have you looked into other foods?
Other foods are good for
during pregnancy. What other things should you eat?
I mean, you should eat a balanced diet, but the eggs are the major.
10 eggs does not sound balanced to me, man.
I would throw up if I ate 10 eggs.
It's 8 or 9. It's
I would throw up if I ate 8 eggs. That's still a lot.
Doesn't sound like
my wife did not eat that many. She ate like 4 or 5 a day. Yeah,
that's still a lot.
That's like one omelet, dude. One omelet's made out of like 5 eggs.
No, one omelet's like 1 egg.
No.
2 eggs.
3 or 4 eggs.
You could do a 3-egg omelet, but that's a tiny omelet. A big omelet's like 5 eggs. Omelets have a lot of eggs in them.
1 carton of eggs is 12 eggs, dude.
And technically, since it's only a yolk, you could just double yolk up your omelet.
Eggs.
Eat eggs if you're pregnant, I guess, and you can tolerate them. Yeah. If you can't, don't eat them. Don't vomit. Don't vomit everywhere because of the egg thing. That's not good for anybody.
So, in upcoming episodes, in addition to doing the podcast format, we have some other formats that we're also exploring.
Yeah.
If we get 100 subs.
Yeah, the threshold.
Thousands.
The initial threshold is 100. We're still marching towards 100 right now.
We have some fun stuff coming up.
Doc's wife challenged us.
Was it my wife's?
It was your wife. It was your wife. She basically said, she claims single-handedly taking care of his daughter for a span of 24 hours.
Yes, our wives basically all challenged us to spend 24 hours with our kids without them helping at all.
Which I think it's going to be a breeze. It's going to be a breeze. I don't know about you.
Will
not
it be
sure.
a breeze or a disaster?
It's going to be a breeze.
It's gonna be
Would
it's
you
gonna be
watch
hard.
that? If you want to watch that, if you want to watch us spend 24 hours, no moms involved,
With 3
dads
screaming kids.
only, with 3 screaming kids, then like and subscribe because we need 100 subscribers to put ourselves through this pain.
It's gonna be hard, man.
The question is like, where do we go, right? Like, let's
Yeah, what should we
can
do for
explore-
24
We
hours
can explore
Easy.
some options.
Easy.
to make it less painful?
Ritz Carlton.
Yes.
Ritz-Carlton.
Just order room service for 24 hours.
No, they have like they have activities. They have
Yeah.
like a lazy river. They have like a large swimming area.
So they're talking about the Ritz-Carlton Orlando, which does have a lazy river. I don't think most Ritz-Carltons have a lazy river.
it's the Orlando one.
Yeah.
Disney World, Ritz Carlton.
Like, let's go to Disney World for 8 hours and then the Ritz for the rest.
This sounds like torture. 3 children, Disney World. Oh man.
Yeah, no.
Oh man. This will be
Disney
fun.
World.
Disney is a bad idea.
Why is that a bad idea?
Will we
You
succeed?
can't go on rides with
You can
3
go
kids.
on rides.
With
You
the
can go on
kids.
rides.
Yeah. Small World.
Here's the challenge.
24 hours of riding It's a Small World until we lose our mind.
I think you know what? I think that actually might get some views.
We ride It's a Small World 50 times in a row.
We basically get to the park as early as we can get to the park
How many times can we ride Small World?
with lightning lane.
We're gonna pay for lightning.
With
lane.
lightning lane.
No, they only
And
let you use that lightning lane thing like 2 times a day or 3 times. A day.
Really?
We're gonna get Genie Pass so that we can ride Small World.
Wait, can you
heck?
buy like the most upgraded version and continuously ride?
You're gonna have to just wait in that line.
No.
Yeah.
No, the whole point is to ride. If you wait in the line for an hour in
You
the
can
middle,
ride Prince Charming.
Trust me, you're gonna need to break from listening to It's a Small World.
I think if we figure out a way to ride It's a Small World after all, just nonstop for an entire day and record all of it.
Someday
While
your children are
counting-
gonna sue you for
Oh
child abuse trauma.
This is 2 separate.
Oh,
this is
2 separate things. I was gonna say I would sue my father. I would show the video evidence to the judge.
No.
When I was a small child, my father took me on It's a Small World 50 times, and it cost me my sanity.
That would be very intense. We'll do one episode, 24 hours trying to take care of 3 kids, and the other episode,
Just 3 dads riding Small
3
World.
dads riding It's a Small World
50
as many times as we possibly can.
In one day.
In one day.
And we stop when we either lose our sanity or get
We don't
kicked out of
stop.
the park.
We don't stop.
We don't stop.
We don't
Do
stop.
you know what time Disney Magic Kingdom closes?
11. It's very
11
late.
or like 1 a.m.
Oh, we should go on the 1 a.m. day.
That will be insane. You go at 9, at 8.
Eight.
You go
Eight.
at 8.
I can already feel my sanity slipping away just thinking.
You
about
can. You
this.
have to.
Would you watch that, YouTube? Would you
Yeah,
watch the
comment
3 of
below.
us?
Do you want to watch us survive 24 hours with our kids without the moms?
That's episode 1, right?
Or would you
Episode
like
2.
to watch us ride It's a Small World at Disney World endlessly until we lose our minds? Well, that's it. That's it for episode 3.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Get your free Panera.
It's not free.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get your
Get your SIP Club.
SIP Club. SIP Club.